Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you and why it's always build is good better going to be you can save more money if you build build stuff yourself. So all right, so a lot of you heard of Zach Jawa. I do have a store on Jawa that I sell, but this is a high-end gaming, low price, unbeatable performance. So let's see, I'm going to show you guys in this video how I would build something very similar to this, but for significantly less. So what stands out for me in gaming PCs, of course, are is the CPU and the GPU. So let's go ahead and analyze. So this guy is using a Ryzen 7 78X 3D, so it's a very good CPU. But let's see if we can find a CPU that's very similar in performance but much less cost. So let's see how much this guy costs. Is how much? Well, actually, we don't need to figure out how much it costs. Let me go ahead and open my favorite website for comparing CPUs. So I'm going to go CPU Mark benchmark. I'm going to go right over here. I'm going to go to the single thread performance section. This is a desktop, so I'm going to hit desktops there. I'm not sure if I did that too fast, but you see desktops here, highlighted CPU Mark. And I'm going to search for this CPU. So this CPU has a score of 3749. Apparently, based on this website, it's a CPU that costs you $400. So what I'm going to do is start analyzing what CPUs around this range, either above or a little bit below, will give me a similar performance. So I'm just going to, based on experience, look at this. I found something that kind of instantly almost sticks out immediately for me. So look at this. This Intel i5 12500. The score is, this one is a 3749 score versus this guy here, which is a 3689. So yes, it's not as good as a CPU, but look at the price. You're talking about something that's $400 versus $200 something. So there we go. We just found something that could potentially work. I'm kind of analyzing, see if there's some other options. Maybe we can go down just a little bit. I want to stay close to the performance, so let me see if I find something that I like. Um, all right, this one, the i5 2. Okay, again, I do realize it's not going to be as powerful, but the idea is to save money, and to be honest, I don't think this FPS count will be that much of a huge difference, especially if we find a graphics card that's going to help pull the weight as well. So, trying to make a decision here. Let's stick to what we originally saw here, the 200 something. So this one, $202. Okay, so let's see if we can find this guy right here. So I'm going to stick with this CPU here. Let's see if we can find some. Let's see what we can find on Amazon. So I'm going to go to Amazon here. I'm going to type this CPU, and hopefully they have it at a decent price. So this one is on $193. That's the CPU that we want. So it seems like we're stuck with that. All right, so it's fine. We're going to save money, I promise you. We're going to be saving some money in other areas. So we're going to go with this guy right here. Uh, so there you go. All right, so this normally comes with a CPU cooler. So CPU coolers are not really all that expensive. They come with CPU coolers, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. So we got the CPU. Now we're going to go back to the original thing. What graphics card does this guy hook this up with? Let's see what graphics card. Additional components. Let me see if we can. Okay, it's RTX 4080 Super. All right, so let me go ahead and copy this. I'm going to go to another website that I like to use. Is the Tech Power Up GPU database. So I'm going to go ahead and type this guy right here. And there we are, the RTX 4080 Super. I'm going to try to pick a graphics card that is, wow, it's actually a very good card. That's where most of the money is going to go into. But again, I want to show you how you can build a comparable system at a significantly less price. So you can see that the RTX 4080 Super has 100%. So I'm going to go down in performance just a little bit. I'm willing to sacrifice 15% performance. Let's see if we can find a good deal. I like AMD. Let's go with this one, the RX 6950 XT. So I'm going to go again to Amazon, and the card that we're not going to go with RTX 4080 Super. We're going to go with this guy right here. We're going to lose about 16% performance, but again, the FPS count, in my opinion, it won't be that much of a significance. I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of that. So the RX 6950. So I'm going to go ahead and type RX 6950 XT. Oops, sorry. What am I doing? RX 6950 XT. Let's see what prices we're looking at here. I'm almost immediately liking what I'm able to find here. RX 6950 XT. So this one's being sold for, why is there such a huge price difference? Oh, okay, 69. That's right. We're dealing with 69 here. See if we can find something. 6950 XT, $500 this one. That could fit the bill. Let's see. I'm gonna see what else. Let me go and see if we can find this card somewhere else. Um, maybe used, maybe even used. Let me go ahead and put this guy right here. Let's see if we can shop around. Why is this showing up here? This is not the same graphics card. It's not the same graphics card. I'm trying to save some money, guys. Here, let's see. Well, it looks like it is really $700. Let's see. Somebody's selling it on eBay. It's refurbished. Doesn't provide so much confidence for me. Okay, let's not push our luck. Let's go with Amazon. 740. That's not the same price. I guess it is. I guess it really is. That is an expensive graphics card. All right. What is this one? Okay, we'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. It's brand new. Okay, cool. All right, perfect. So 750. Ah, man, I wish I could save the money a little bit. I'm already saving money on this CPU. Okay, well, again, this video could go really long, but again, I'm trying to do this on the fly. So we'll go with this one. So this is our two components right now. A nearly $200 CPU with a 750 GPU. All right, so again, we want to build something similar to what this guy did. Okay, so now that we got the CPU and GPU, we need to think about the CPU case, the power supply. So this is a hungry power. So I need to figure out what PSU I can get. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Google, and I'm going to type PSU needed for this guy. So what's the recommendations? They probably want minimum recommendation 850 watts. So this is a very power hungry. Let's see what. So running with. So let's be on the safe side. It seems like whether let's see. Let's be on the safe side. So it looks like they're saying 850 watts. So let me go ahead, go to Amazon, and we're going to look for a PSU. And the PSU will be something we can indicate here. We want it to be at least 800 watts power. And we're finding some decent stuff here. Let's go with something that's rated pretty well. This one has a decent rating. It's gold. Yeah, so we're going to go with this one. Let's go with this one. This is a high-end computer, by the way, so it is what it is. Okay, so next thing we want to do is find a nice kind of a nice little CPU case. So PC case. Let me go ahead and search for that. So let's find a nice case that we feel that we're a little bit of lighting to it. I'm finding some good prices here. Let's see if we can find something. I don't want to overspend. Again, I'm trying to save money here. What stands out for me? Let's go with this one that I saw over here. I've dealt with this case before. It's a good case. So we're going to go with... Okay, let's go with a little bit nicer case. Maybe this one here. Does it come with... oh, it comes with the ARGB fan. So I'm going to go with this one here. So there we go. We got this type of case. We're going to go with this case. Looks nice. Not gonna lie, that looks pretty nice. We get the power supply. So what else do we need? Again, the most important components is the CPU and GPU. So we need a SSD. So I'm gonna go over here and look for SSD. This guy, I don't know how much this guy is doing here, but I think 1 terabyte. Okay, so let's try to get a terabyte. So let's go with a SSD, and I'm gonna look for 1 terabyte here. At least 1 terabyte. There we go. And this $50 one seems good. Let's go with this one, $50 1 TB. All right, so what else do we need? We need a, I'm trying to think, guys. I build computers all the time. My mind's going a little blank. So we have the case. We have the graphics card, the CPU. Oh, motherboard. Of course, we need a motherboard. So that's the other thing that's going to be a little bit pricey. Where is my... So this guy has a LGA 1700. So we're going to go here and we are going to grab a motherboard. So let's put motherboard. Here we are. LGA 1700 motherboard. Let's see what we have here. This $100 one seems like it will fit pretty nicely. Let's see if we can save a little bit more money. This one works good. I've actually built out of this $90 one. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this $90 one here. We need some RAM. So this makes use of DDR4 RAM. So I'm going to go ahead and look for DDR4 RAM. DDR4 RAM. Let's see what we can find here. I like 16 gigabytes, so I'm going to stick with 16 gigabytes. That's more than enough. I think in the build over here, they have like 32 gigabytes, so we could try to match that. Let's see, 32. Okay, $50 for 32 gigabyte sticks. Both of them are 16. Okay, let's do that one here. All right, so let's continue analyzing. We have the motherboard, we have the RAM, we have the CPU. CPU comes with the cooler. We have the graphics card, we have the power supply, the CPU case, and I think that's it. I think we have all the components. So let's go ahead and do a sum of all the costs here. So I'm going to close this. We don't need this one anymore. So we have the graphics card 1, 2. Did I open this? Okay, let's go right here. So okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I already opened that. 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we are. We have 8 components there. Let me go to my calculator, and we're going to just sum up and see if we can save. If we definitely save a lot of money. So $60, 60 plus 79 plus 50 plus 90 plus another $50 plus $193 plus 750. Our graphics card is expensive. Plus that's it. So guys, so if we were to build this ourselves, we're looking at nearly basically almost $1,300. So this guy here, again, I don't want to bad shame anybody. Again, their CPUs, their gaming rig is going to be a little bit better than ours, but FPS, the frames per second that you're going to get in games, I don't think it's going to be that much more on this system versus the system that we just finished building. What is this guy trying to sell it for? This guy's trying to sell it for $2,000. So you tell me, would you rather pay $2,000? Yeah, it's a nice system, but you can essentially save yourself $700 if you build it yourself. Okay, so I just wanted to show you. This guy's system will be a little bit better than ours, but how much more better? I don't think it's significant. So for me, in my case, I rather build this system myself, pay $1,272, build it myself, and not buy it from this guy that's selling it for $2,000. So I'm basically saving myself a little bit over $700. So my system is, again, not, his CPU parts are a little bit better, but they're not so much better that they're going to give me so much more FPS in my games. So there you go, guys. This is the system that I would recommend. We went from a comparable system, $2,000. We saved $700 just picking a system a little bit less performance than this guy right here. But we saved over $700. So you let me know if you agree with my choice here. If I can find a video that compares this system CPU, I mean the FPS benchmarks for this versus what we just built ourselves, I'll let you guys know. But I promise you the FPS is not going to be that much. I do a lot of FPS benchmarks, and I know that our little rig here that we saved over $700 will be very comparable to this guy's here, which is 2,000. You tell me, $2,000, or do you want to pay $1,200? It's your decision, guys. But that's how I. This is what I love to do. I like to compare what somebody's building and see if I can beat their system. I probably won't beat them on the FPS count, but I beat them a whole lot on the savings. And for me, money. If you can save money and you can sacrifice a little bit the FPS, then I think it's worth it. But again, my system here that I built is pretty good compared to this other guy's system. It's a little bit lower, it's a little bit less, but again, you guys get the point. Anyway, I'll go ahead and end the video. Let me know. I'll provide the links to all these components if you actually want to build it yourself. But that's it. Let me know what you think about these videos. I used to make more videos like this in the past. I'm going to start making them more because I think a lot of you want that. And that's it. God bless. I'll see you guys on the next video, and goodbye.